A man who incurred continuous ache following surgical healed it by take a dive in common cold outdoor water supply. The person's instance has been discussed by doctors who propose a brief, abrupt common cold water supply float may propose an option to powerful analgesic and physical therapy. The 28-year-old man who incurred of position-operative ache found it disappeared completely following making an outdoor water supply float. Yet common cold water supply bathing does not suitable all and entails risks. The man had been a acute triathlete preliminary to his transactions and had found usual treatments had done slight distinction to his harsh ache. Paper writer Dr. Tom Birthmark, of the College of Cambridge, told he hopes how it gives new expect to human beings convalescent of ache following surgical. The person, who incurred of undue face washing, underwent and transactions, endoscopy breast sympathectomy, how cut the causing nerves within his trunk. The surgical went so but subsequently he incurred of harsh, insistent ache that inflicted him a large transactions of stress. He found usual treatments had done slight distinction to his harsh ache. He told workout and motion in his physical therapy sessions done the ache worst, that prevented him of completion his rehab. A acute triathlete up his transactions, he solved to do an outdoor water supply float to get his reason off the ache. The person, who has not been mentioned, told it was a length shooting as to if it would assist his ache but he was frantic to get several ease. The float entailed falling in the water supply of a rock denudation and bathing for about a min up he could achieve some time to reliably climb up behind on shore. I initially mind hell the is so common cold I'm departure to dead, and I fair swam for my lifetime, he said the paper's authors. One day I was in the water supply, I had tube sight, for the at first period in months, I fully forgot on the ache or the terror of survey effort in my trunk if I excited. My whole flesh tingled in the common cold. I fair knew if I didn't hold bathing, I'd quickly freeze over. Following a few moments I in fact enjoyed it, it was fair an immersion race of adrenaline. While I came out of the water supply, I implemented the neuropathic ache had lost off. I couldn't trust he. The authors trust it is the at first instance of its type registered, though common cold water supply baths include been utilized in sport medical to easy injuries. Though it is not clear why it seemingly healed his ache, they say down there are several probable explanations. The authors cautious it is just one patient and say more than study is necessary to evaluate the reproducibility and practicability of constrained common cold water supply bathing as a potential efficient, nature intervened to increase restoration outcomes of overall position operative complications. The authors alert how common cold water supply bathing is not for all, and down there is a considerable hazard of overcooling. Down there is as well a hazard of the flesh's severe common cold upheaval answer, that may influence the arm musculature time bathing and can conduct to incapacitation and capacity drowning during protocol if uncontrolled.